Hey, I'd do the same to you. Trust is a two-way street. If we're eating their food, I want to see what it's made of.
Harvesting information. Listen to the intel Kaith and Malice gathered in Harvest Den. Okay. Alright. Dang, I missed that dialogue. That'll teach you to not check your front lawn for people that are trespassing. Head westward, further into the wilds to the Coden hunting outpost. Let's... Alright. Over here. Are those plots usable, or do you have to buy the plots at the gem store? It's supposed to be the same plots as the ones for your home instance. It's supposed to copy over all your crops and stuff like that. But it didn't look like mine were there yet. Maybe after finishing that quest, they will be? Now, I've mined mine today, but I should see, like, the little stumps and stuff. There we go. Look, okay, this looks very different now. Look, growing crops. Growing crops. There's fish. I assume that's my skiff. I haven't seen my skiff in years. Let's see. Logging station. Metal forge. Discovered mine. There's the candy corn. Oh gosh. Alright. Farm store box. Homestead Refinement Farm. Oh, look, my motorcycle is so happy to see me. It doesn't really make sense. Oh, look at him. He's so happy. You haven't seen it in years? You sure you didn't just skiff over it? Oh my god. I was looking around. Airship cargo. Okay. Oh, there's the bulletin board. Someone said they saw or heard Mox. Where's Mox? Def Lahar, gardening. Does this replace the home instance? The home instance is still there, but this is a better version. It's gonna have more stuff. There's a hawk up there. Where did you guys see Mox? Oh, there he is. It's out here in a field. Okay, he is here. With leveling, you can harvest everything all at once. So, I believe they said that if you get the homesteading mastery down to the bottom, you'll be able to harvest the whole place at once. Learn the secrets of using powered beehives to refresh skill cooldowns. I don't know that I need that. What is this? Once someone empowered beehives units to refresh skill cooldowns with the ability to purchase additional code and cache keys. Additional renown turning in tokens of renown. Acquire a chance to gain a small amount of map-specific materials when gathering any node in Janthir. Gain more experience while in Janthir and gain additional currency items. Hopefully, okay, I don't know that I need to worry about any of that. Okay. Trick or Treat Homestead Door Skin with Halloween Update. Is there a home instance node from Festival of the Four Winds? I don't think so. I think the Quartz node is kind of associated with Festival of the Four Winds. But that's it. Okay. Launch draw. Oh, I can't summon the doorway here? Oh, you just have to hit leave instance. Okay. Do I have to do anything to enable drops or just link account? Just link account and be watching, and the stream can't be muted. Now, if you don't want to listen to me, you can leave the stream open and mute your Chrome in Windows, but if
Then do as we
Twitch
do.
detects it as muted.
Earn
it
their
won't
trust as partner during hunts, while also taking care to bond with them during downtime.
Quartz watchwork and that crystal obelisk thing. Yeah. The crate obelisk.
Our paths cross again, Wayfinder.
Paths cross again with
Welcome to our hunting outpost. Here we prepare game to feed our village, as well as foster wildlife. Take only what can be repaid. That is our motto. Yet the tundra is not so benevolent. Nature's temperament is both nurturing and brutal. Generations spent here have taught us kinship is key to survival. And we lowlands have found no better friend than the journeykin. It'd do you well to spend some time bonding with them. The best friendships are worth the time. In the case of journeykin, it can mean the difference between life and death.
Learn more about the Lowland Coden's kinship with Journey. Yo, I've already got a cat. I've had it for a long time.
The journeykin have taken to you. Not surprising. Now, Wayfinder, it is I who seek your aid in taming beasts of this land. Concurrent with your arrival, our council received reports of unidentified creatures roaming the wilds. Strangers among lands, or so we've deemed them.
What do you know about these creatures?
Little more than that they're unknown monsters, never before seen in the area. After some debate, a scouting party was assembled to study their behavior. But as of late, we've lost contact. Upon request, your Malice and Keith have joined our search.
You just lay down.
So too, I ask your help on behalf of Claw and Council.
I'll convene with Malice and Keith. Between the three of us, we can cover more ground.
Your alliance is versed in threats of the unknown. Our efforts combined improve chances of shepherding our scouts home. Take heed. A thick fog now rolls across the great tundra. Trust your journeykin to guide you.
Thank you, I got my green backpack and fur hat. You're very welcome. When will week 8 be out? Like 3 months, I think? Anyone else have trouble finding the cub? Actually, if you look at the map, you might see where he is already. I don't know if they meant to do it, but you could just see the green marker where the cub is. But yeah, you track him down a few ramps and a few levels. So I need to go over that way. Hello, hello, Scorch! How do I get your wizard hat? It's sometimes in the gem store. It's really, really cheap. It's just like 100 or 200 gems. But it's sometimes in the gem store. So if you got a bit of gold, you can just turn gold to gems and get it, or a few bucks. Head to the area where the missing Coden scouting party was last seen. Is this it? No, that's just a cache. Oh, there it is. Meet up with Keith and Malice. Missing in action. In the Janthir supply drop is a new contract for the bulletin board.
There you
oh, yeah?
are. Over here, Commander.
Any sign of the party?
Nothing yet. With any luck, the scouts got turned around in this fog and simply wandered off course.
The more boots we have on the ground searching, the more likely we are to run into them. Barbed Veil insists the area is free of natural predators. Regardless, let's stay alert.
What about unnatural predators? Guys, I'm drowning, help!
We're surrounded.
It's never just a walk in the woods, is it?
It's the unnatural predators! I tried to warn you!
Looks like we've hit a junction.
I'm having trouble getting a consistent read on our location. Out here, we'll have to rely on your war claw for navigation. See if it can point us in the right direction.
How convenient. Pungent smell seeps from the rot pile. This seems rather new. Given the nearby tracks, it seems to have come from east of here. Let's go. Eh? What are y'all doing? I guess I gotta stay near them. Good night, Mug. Enjoy the stream. Have fun. Thanks for the drops. Catch you again. See you, Miss Sarah's. Thanks for being here. Says my account is linked to my Twitch chat, but I haven't received any Twitch drops. You should have a
Look
progress
out.
bar
Our friends are back.
for the drops
Had more than enough of you.
if you linked it correctly. As long as you're, you got the stream open and it's not muted or something.
Which way, Commander?
Sniff. Pungent smell. You smell that? It's awful. Let's try heading up this hill. Let's go. It's demons, chat. They smell like sulfur. I learned that from Supernatural. And Constantine. And Blade. And every other show with demons. Is today the only day to get drops? No. The drops are continuing until, Monday night's midnight. So Tuesday morning midnight of the coming week. Where did you get the home door portal? Just continue the story, and at the start of, I think it's chapter 3, it
I think we're getting
you.
closer. But whatever we're getting closer to, I don't like it in the slightest.
Examine rot. He doesn't read messages but late ones, so I spam eventually he will read. I read you complaining about my not reading messages.
Over here! A survivor!
Graced by fire. Oh, cutscene. Locust? Oh, not. Oh Lord, he coming! Ah, that's what they call strangers.
Wallowing spineless in the filth they
Oh, it
create
talks.
for themselves.
Is
A
this...
false god! Come to terrorize a new people.
Never thought I'd see one with my own eyes.
Is that a Titan?
I better be wrong. This better not be what I think it is.
Ah, keep getting CC'd.
Where does it think it's going?
To cower, while it's lacking.
Well, it's lacking, yeah.
How's the scout?
Holding on, but just barely. She needs medical attention.
This won't take much longer.
Where are you going? Malice!
Job's not done yet.
We'll have plenty of time for that. But for her, it's running out. She needs a healer.
I can spec druid. I got this.
Kate's right. We go for help first. Then we talk to the council.
Fine. But this goes beyond just the council. We need to notify the Alliance. And have the bodies identified.
Unless you want one more to identify, let's move.
Once she's safe, I'll contact Krisha. Have her call for an emergency meeting.
Okay. No stranger to success. Defeat the stranger spawn without dying. Without dying? We didn't even get close. Oh my gosh, that. Celestial gear, please. Okay. Spooky stranger. That's pretty cool. I didn't expect it to talk. But it seems like they were hinting, because I know that, I don't know much about the Guild Wars 1 Titans, but I know that so far in the story, they've been calling those things like the Titan Blood. So I'm assuming that thing was related to the Titans. Read the letter from Krisha. Emergency session of the Tyrian Alliance. The Tyrian Alliance has called an emergency session to address recent reports coming out of Janthir. This threat must be addressed immediately. Please return to Lion's Arch at once. Details to follow. Imperator Krisha. Alright. You're talking to an audience with less than 1k open world DPS and more than 10k, 10k deaths. 10 deaths per world boss. I don't know, Virtue. You might just be projecting
Got a
here.
guild? Want to be a legend? Step inside. Your journey starts here.
Strangers among us. Why do all these ancient powers just want to kill all of us? Imagine finding an ancient power and it's like, yo, man, I'm just chilling. If y'all could just close the door on the way out, I just want to be left alone. Bye. How do I leave my homestead? There's a leave instance button in the bottom right. Just like with any instance. Hi, Mukluk. I hope you're enjoying the new expansion. I'm going to have you muted due to spoilers, but I appreciate everything you do for the game and your humor. Thank you. I appreciate your spelling. It is wonderful. If someone woke me up from my nap, I'd be grumpy too. It bugged, it didn't show up. There's not, if you're doing the bed okay, if you could just log out and back in, I think. This is a very long loading screen. I wonder if something's wrong. Chat. At least the spinner is still spinning. Where do I find honey flowers? Around the pools in the northwestern end of the zone. I found a bunch of them. Not a bunch of them. I found a few of them. I farmed them there. The EU servers went to sleep. The whole server did. Are there any new legis? This expansion is going to have a new legendary spear and backpack, but I don't think either of them are out yet. Titans are the creatures that embolden and empower the Flame Legion in Guild Wars 1 to bring about the Searing of Ascalon, if I remember right. I know the Flame Legion really likes making effigies for them. I've randomly had infinite loading screens all of Soto, so maybe you have that too now. Oh, great. Wonderful. You can progress stuff, though. Map comp gives gifts required for legendary items. Spear is next patch. Backpack is the final patch of the expansion. Any tips for speed leveling, or is it just play lots of hours? There's a few random tips. I mean, if you're trying to level super fast, you know, you can use XP boosters. You can get a boosted XP thing from the guild hall, the communal bonfire, things like that. Additionally, wow, yo, it actually worked. I had given up hope. Additionally, you can, when you kill creatures, if you kill stuff that has been alive longer, it's worth more XP. So if you run around and kill things that are things people often run past, like Dolyaks and other neutral mobs, they're often worth double XP.
This is where your alliance congregates.
A calculated choice. Lion's Arch is neutral territory.
The stories from this trip will make good fodder when I return. Gossip sits in their bellies like a fresh harvest.
You'll get plenty of that. How can I prepare you for the audience?
Honey wine, but we've none to spare. I'll be fine.
He's like, get me drunk.
We've hosted travelers over time, with little more to bargain besides information. I'm not unaware of the world. Just been a long time since we've needed to seek aid from others.
You and I are aligned, at least.
Good. After you, Wayfinder.
Accompany Stoic Alder to the council chamber. Chief Tlaloa, Kanamiatle, Cresting Wave. Oh, the other Codens are here. Deepwater, Lion Guard. Tyrian Alliance report. Is this the same report as earlier? Lion Guard. Scrit King, Queen Tricket. Yo, they invited. So they're bringing the bear over. They invite all the weirdos. They got the frogs, the Scrit. Okay, I guess we just go to our podium.
All members are present. Welcome, leadership from the Pact. Finally. The room is getting fuller by the day. We can begin.
We thank the Council for
No
their
box.
discretion
No, my
and
box.
speed. Your summons said as
It
much.
took her box too.
But recent developments are troublesome.
Are the cryptids back? Are they not so contained?
A different threat. Warden Frode, your report?
A Titan has been sighted in Janthir. A few of my Astral Ward in the area got a good look after it fled into the bay.
A Titan? I've certainly read of them. The burning of Ascalon. The door of Komali. Stories filled with deception. Are you sure?
Yes. Multiple first-hand accounts of a giant insectile beast. The Ward is gathering all the readings we can.
Our records are likely dated, mind you. And this one may be more evolved than the hive we've encountered before.
Luckily, the commander was in the right place at the right time. Witnessed the attack alongside Kaith and Imperator Malice.
Guys, I can't see anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's convenient.
Counselor.
It's all true. While working with the Astral Ward in Janthir, we encountered the Coden of Harvest Den. We sought to establish diplomatic bonds with them on behalf of Queen Jenna when the Titan attacked. Its spawn kept us busy while it fled into the bay. Smart enough to avoid a fight. But my experience is limited. Today, I've brought Stoic Alder, the Claw of the Lowland Coden, to share his.
Vacate the podium while Stoic Alder talks.
We noticed a change
goes up to his
3
knees.
seasons ago. The wildlife reacted first. They fled south.
Hey guys, I learned how to use a spear.
Bearkin went missing.
Whoa.
We kept our suspicions level. It could have been any great creature. Janthir is fierce. But then, the land started to sour. I assumed it was your cryptus. But those
That's why the
ones
box is
attacked
gone.
our
Imagine if he
minds,
stood on the box, like he just thought you were supposed
not
to.
the grasslands. This is a very different beast. My bearkin have lived in Janthir longer than your cities have stood tall. We know danger well. We respect its boundaries. But this being mats my fur. Whatever a Titan is, whatever this creature seeks, we should be cautious. The fact that he's taken refuge near the ruins of Bavanisos paints an uncertainty that we shouldn't allow to brew.
How many are there? One, you say?
That we've confirmed. He fled to
At
the
least
north
one.
while his spawn kept us distracted. Even the little one was nasty.
Titans are not solitary. We'd know if there were 20. But I'd expect at least 2, maybe 6. And I don't count their spawn.
What does the Astral Ward advise? This feels like the definition of your expertise.
I'd like to hear that too. The Astral Ward should offer the Scepter of Ore.
Lady Livia, do I want to know what happened to the poor guards stationed at the door?
I haven't protected that thing for a century and a half for it to collect dust and foul memories. Lost to time, I thought.
You have the scepter?
We do. The lady surrendered it not long ago. Safer in my reserves than a velvet crypt beneath divinity's reach.
You know it's a good idea, Iskarin.
I don't know this legend. What is this Scepter of Ore? A weapon?
Legavo. Cast from raw magic by the seers. It was made to control beasts from the mists.
A solution perfectly sculpted to our problem.
Wait, are
The
they
answer
implying they
is
can use
dropped
the
into
Scepter
our
of Ore to
laps.
remote control Titans?
The scepter should remain dormant.
And why's that, Your Majesty?
Pick a legend. That is a history caked in blood. All of its wielders have met some ill-carved fate.
Besides myself, of course. And she looks great.
Until we know what we're dealing with, I'd sooner pick up a sword again than leave our fate to archaic mysticism.
Stubborn as Linus. Your mother would be horrified.
Enough! Are we walking on coals? Queen Jenna, if you don't see this as feasible, what do you propose?
The scepter is an extreme solution to a fresh problem. We should send the commander back to Janthir to learn more.
I agree with the Queen. We don't know nearly enough about the threat at hand, or how useful the scepter would be here.
Well, I think we should get it over with and just try the damn thing. What are we risking here?
This creature is closer to my borders than yours. And Stoic Alders Coden are even closer. Harming our people is the risk.
Letting this thing roam about is just as dangerous to them.
Perhaps. But the scepter could do much worse. We are simply at an impasse.
Then what do we do?
We vote on it.
It's a sound motion. We did form the Alliance for a reason.
Someone will be disappointed with the decision. Or dead.
Ideally, these Titans, and not us.
The Queen is right. I don't think everyone is going to agree.
And so we vote. Take some time to think. When everyone is prepared to make their decisions and has returned to their places, we'll begin.
I doubt they made branching story paths here. So I doubt it's going to be a thing where, you know, like they vote perfectly 50-50 and then you're the deciding vote. Or the vote doesn't matter because whatever you do after this is going to get, you know, thrown haywire.